Hello again, and welcome to the 9th recording of From My House to Your House. Let me begin with a quick reminder that all of your pastors are working at the moment and available to you. On Thursday, Catherine's House to House gave you all the details of how you can find assistance at this time. We want to be here for you and for our community, and we want you to thrive during this lockdown period. So, what does the church look like at this time? Well, the answer is actually quite simple. Our homes are our churches. It is in our homes that we find connection and growth at this time, so stay connected. Your leader is your elder. If you need anything, please message them. And just so that you know, each pastor has a number of groups under our care, and we have good, connected relationships with your leader. We're regularly in comms with them, we encourage each other, and we're resourcing them as much as we can. It's our Shaddai way, and it's intensely relational. And this way we can keep in touch with all of you and do the best that we can to make sure that we all thrive. We are also not doing online services each Sunday. Perhaps you want to know why. It's not because we don't think that it's a valuable way to connect. We do think that. But as Churchill said, never let a good crisis go to waste. And this is a wonderful opportunity for our vision of every home being a church to take a massive step forward. So let's jump in. Let's make our homes churches. Engage with your home church. Thrive there. But yes, from time to time, we will gather together online. In fact, next Sunday, the 26th of April, let's gather all our houses together at 9 a.m. for an online celebration. There's something that I want to share with you from the scriptures. There are 3 lockdown stories in the scriptures. Noah was locked down in an ark. Joseph was locked down in prison. The disciples were locked down in a room. And the church was locked down in persecution. In each case, the world changed after the lockdown lifted. And I want to share with you some of those insights because we can expect the same. So we're going to call this message Lockdown but Not Locked Out. I hope to see you online at 9 a.m. next Sunday morning. But here's a quick word of encouragement for you today, inspired by a blog by Lee Grady. You know, in times of social distancing, call a friend. I understand why. I think we all understand why these drastic measures are being taken. But there is a social and a psychological toll. And there's still a long road ahead as the pandemic impacts the economy. Here's my plea to you. Yes, we do need to be diligent to wash our hands, to use sanitizer, to stay a meter away from people in the grocery stores. But please make every effort you can to check in on your friends, your family, and anybody else you know. In the New Testament, there are 59 one another's, and each of those is a command of how we take care of each other. We are called to live in community, in good times, and yes, even during pandemics. Here's a couple just to remind you. Encourage one another, build one another up, it says in 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Do you realize that your words can literally spark hope in somebody else? Just the sound of your voice can boost their morale. Here's another one from Galatians. Bear one another's burdens. Some people are collapsing under the weight of the emotional pain and the isolation. Just your unselfish reaching out to such a person who's struggling can help bear their burden with them. In Romans 12, it says, honor one another above yourselves. We show honor when we put another person ahead of ourselves here. Don't forget to show honor to those who are working in hospitals and those who are working in essential services during this pandemic. They deserve your thanks, and that is the way that we can show honor to them. Ephesians 4 says, be kind and compassionate to one another. Social distancing doesn't prevent you from reaching out and volunteering to things like Bless a Baby or our Helping Hands or Enrique's volunteer packing team. What we do for each other in a crisis will be remembered long after the crisis. Here's an interesting one. Romans 16 verse 16 says, greet one another with a holy kiss. Well, we can't kiss each other in the middle of a pandemic, but a warm greeting through an SMS, through a voice call, through a WhatsApp video call will spread true joy and help people feel more optimistic. Here's the last one for now. James 5 says, pray for each other. If the Lord would lay on your heart the name of any person, make sure that you spend some time to pray for them. Even in a pandemic, we can be there for each other. Give it a go. Have a virtual coffee with somebody, especially those who God is laying upon your heart at this time. Help them thrive. Until next time, we'll see you online on Sunday.